Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to Yo Mismo. Today we're going to install a oil cooler and a filter relocation. This is why. So after doing the cutting and everything, this filter relocation had to go there because the hoses are too small. I don't really like the position because it's too close to the headers, so I went online and bought some stuff. First of all, I purchased a panchito. Quítate. First of all, I purchased this oil cooler. Now that oil cooler has nothing to do with the filter relocation, but I want to have an oil cooler because of the fact that this engine is going to have or is going to reach extreme temperature. So I need to keep my oil on the right temperature. For that, I purchased a oil relocation plate with a thermostat. Part number. This is the plate. This plate comes in handy. It's a really brand, but it does have 4 ports. 2 ports are, well, 2 ports goes to the engine, 2 ports goes into the oil cooler. It does have some ports in here for you to install a sensor and whatnot, and then the filter goes on top. What this does is that oil will keep flowing through here, back, you know, in here, and then to the filter, and then back to the engine until it gets to 180 degrees. Once it gets to 180 degrees, it will open the thermostat and it will start flowing to the oil cooler. So that's what this is for. Now there's a lot of different ones, but the reason why I buy this one is because I can place this one in with these little bolts everywhere. I don't like the position of the bolts because it's really like on just like on one spot, but this allow me to place this everywhere. So I'm not sure where I'm gonna place it yet. And to the fact that those bolts are kind of like on a bad spot, it's really hard to see where I'm gonna put it, but I'm thinking I'll probably put it like here, or I don't know, maybe I can put it in here, maybe I can put it where close to the engine but not that close, or I'm not sure. So I got 15 foot of hose. It's a 10 AN size braided. So this should be enough for me to make the whole line. Keep in mind, I am doing from the engine to the plate and back, and from the plate to the oil cooler and back. So maybe 7 to 10 foot is what I'm really gonna use, but I want more because I know I fucked up some shit, so I can have extra. Now, for me to make that, I had to purchase these fittings. I have 4 90s. I got 2 45s. No, 6 90s. 6 90s, they're all female to female. And I have the 45s. And then I'm going to have 2 90s in one side, 2 90s on the other side. And I forgot what these 90s are for. I will check. So I'm gonna start doing this. I'm gonna join a little bit of oil and have a little bit of a mess in here. And we'll go from that point. Let me test, see if this work, because I didn't know what was the thread size on here, so I've just guessed for what is more conventional to use. Oh yeah, baby, I think this is good. Okay, hopefully the other one is the same. Let me double check. That's throwing a lot of oil. That's motor oil, but it's actually throwing power steering oil. Is the pump that is cracked. I do have a new pump. That's for another episode. I'll show you guys what I got. Oh yeah, this goes in here. Good thing this worked. All right, let's do the lines. Okay, so here is where I'm gonna place this. Keep in mind, I'm eliminating power steering pump. You're gonna know more about that in the next video. I'm putting it right here. Right now, it's touch is having contact with the damper, but I'm gonna move it a couple centimeters forward. I need to do a bracket to put it where it, you know, it's where I can bolt these down and have you know, a better way to protect this. But I think this is the only place that I can put it, taking into consideration that I eliminate all this whole plate and that the tire will most likely travel everywhere in here. So all right, so from here I'm probably running this line around the muffler there, all the way to the back, meaning back there. So I'm gonna do those measurements, cut two on the same measurement because they both go to the same place, and then we'll see what's next. All right, I measured the first hose. This is from the output to the import, output of the engine to the import of that filter. So I forgot to record. Sorry, I don't have my tripod. I am going to try to install these holes in here. So kind of hard to tell, but pretty much you push this thing into the stop, and then that's how it's gonna look. You want to install the other side, and this one will squeeze the hose towards the walls of the nut and having the perfect seal. Okay, so this is the progress from yesterday. We made the part from the engine towards the plate. You can see down there. You can see down there the connection. Nothing is tight down, it's just in there. I'm going to do the connection from here towards the front where the cooler is gonna sit, and then I'm going to probably remove this because this plate has to go right in here, and that's not good. So just so you guys have a perspective on how much that thing goes towards this side, that's, yeah, these connections are pretty brutal. They stick out like an inch or maybe 2 inch from this point to here. It's like 2 inch, but however the tire does not, you know, go all the way over there. There's no other place for me to really put these. I mean, I can put that whatever I want. I can even put on the trunk if I want to, but you know, realistic, this is where I wanted to place that for now. Eventually, you know, I will upgrade this car. I guess this is a stage 1. So I'm still figuring out where I'm gonna put this. I'm thinking somewhere in here. Probably make a bracket and put it somewhere in there. Obviously, I'm taking out the horn and this little sensor. It will be closer to the radiator. But yeah, I'm probably doing bracketing here, not too high because the tubing bumper that I'm putting is gonna be like right in here. It's really close to the headlight, so yeah, somewhere in here. It's going to look something like this, right? Go a little bit further, so it's gonna be right in there. On this other side, I'm putting the one for the power steering pump. So I'm gonna have one here, one over here. It's not too low, but it's low. Anyways, I'm gonna have the bar for the bumper, and that will protect because everything's gonna be behind that bar. Okay, this is where I'm at. I changed the 90 from here and I put it on the front because of the way that this sits, right? It's better to have a 90 than a 45 in here. I was planning to have that 45 in here, but it works better like this. So I have two 45s in here. Hoses are going down there. Just gotta make sure they don't hit the headers. I got plenty of holes in here. I probably could have put it somewhere else. Probably fit it through there. Not sure. I'm just trying to avoid these holes to be really close to the header. So that's where I'm at right now. I just need to get something to make the bracket so I can sit this. But everything else, I mean, it's good. I have these secure with some zip ties. Now I'm gonna plan for a bracket. Probably put like a, I don't know, aluminum angle in here or something, some bracket. Not sure. I'll be doing the power steering pump after this. That's gonna be a pretty interesting project. I just don't have all of the stuff that I need for that power steering. I'm maybe thinking of putting a cooler, or I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna do some research and see what I do. And then after that, I have some gauges. I'm waiting on one more, and some external gauges, you know, oil pressure, oil temperature, and all that kind of stuff. So those are gonna be the next thing for this car, and then after that we'll see what else I might put before heading to the track.